Hello. So we are finally live again. I'm glad that I'm back. How's everyone? Let's just see who is on here. I know I popped on here a little bit ago because this was popping back. Let's get rid of that one. Sorry, I had another tab open. Who else got? Embrick. Hi, Embrick. SW Bricks and Figs. Glad to have you. Fantastic. I am good, thanks. Yes, thank you. So yeah, I'm also hyped for the stream as well. It's been a little while coming now. I've kind of planned to do this mock since getting Brick Freak to commission some figures for me. So I've already got these two figures here. This is kind of like a small prototype. I really don't know why the lighting is so bad, but I kind of got some dark blue and black. I don't know what the camera's doing. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see like the detailings and stuff I've done. But I plan on doing this on a much larger scale. So this is just a 6x8 plate that I have, and a couple of blacks on the side just to kind of make it up for the size. So we've got one there, but then we also have a ton more as well. I really don't know what's going on with this lighting. Is this lighting okay for you guys? It just looks black on my screen, but these are actually dark blue. Like if I kind of hold it in like a certain point of light, you can kind of see it's dark blue. But then when it's sat here, it looks really black. I don't know if it's black for you guys as well. Let me know. I don't know what to do about that. Just try and change like this in the lighting. I don't know if that's going to help. And now my microphone has fallen over because I'm moving everything around. See if I can get the microphone stand out of the way. Move that bit. There we go. So yeah, no, definitely. I'm also excited to see how I create this. So I've been coming up with a couple of different ideas on how to kind of lay out these plates in terms of sizing, because if you kind of like stack them, you can have them stacked that way, or you can have them stacked like this way. But I've kind of come up with a mixture of the both that kind of allows you to kind of have both the width and the length, because I wanted to have it a fairly decent size. I can bring these guys a little bit more forward so you guys can see a little bit better. Yeah, no, it's quite hard to film the dark colors at the minute. I don't know why the camera's not picking up the dark colors, because it really looks black, whereas it's not actually meant to be black. It's going to be quite hard because I've got a box of dark blue and then a box of black, but they're gonna, I mean, they kind of look a bit different there, but it's going to get a bit difficult. There we go. You can kind of see the difference in colors there, but it's going to get a bit difficult to see the colors. How long is the stream? I'm hoping for at least over an hour. So if you're back at 9, I will try and hold out my longest to definitely make sure that you can come back and join us in the chat. If not, you can always go ahead and rewatch it once it's posted to the channel. So yeah, what I'll probably start doing is I'll lay out these plates. But I did yesterday whilst watching SW's watching his video yesterday, I did kind of come up with 3 designs. So I'm trying to get it as close into the camera as possible. This is kind of design 1. So I've kind of got a bit of like trench work here, and then a bit of kind of higher ground. So that's the kind of like the first design I've done, which I don't really know if I like this one. And then this literally just looks like a pyramid. I kind of just drew a pyramid shaped, but it's not actually meant to be a pyramid. It's meant to be kind of like slopes up to some more high ground. But I just ended up drawing like that's meant to be kind of like the line. So yeah, I don't quite know. That's just basically turned into a pyramid. And these are meant to be trees. These are just like rough trees as well. I'm not really reading the chat for the minute. So now I just got to go. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. He'll be back a bit later. Embrick uploaded his 2nd episode of Q&A series today. I'll definitely make sure I'll go check that out after my live stream. I'll do that this evening. Sorry, what was weird? SW Brick, not sure. maybe I missed a bit. I know you had a bit of issues yesterday just keeping up with the chat. Sometimes you look away for a couple of seconds and then yeah, it's kind of everyone's gone. But yeah, okay. So this is the second design that I came up with, and then this is also kind of the third design that I come up with. Thank you. These are just very, very rough drawings. I actually just kind of with the pencil just drew some faint lines, and then when Sharpie went over, I was actually using a black marker pen, but I ran out of ink in the black pen, so I thought I'd just stuff it to Sharpie. And then this is kind of the third design that I come with. So like this is again like more kind of high ground. I kind of want to have more like terrain going around, and then again some tree designs. So I won't be doing any of the trees in this episode. This episode is basically just going to be laying down kind of the blue plate and the black plate, and then kind of getting like a rough ground feel going on. And then the next episode will be going through and adding in all the details, so adding in all the little like the red trans pieces and like the other black pieces as well. Thank you, Embrick. This is very crude. Like these are literally just like having a quick scribble. Like these look more like the I don't know what they're called, but when you go skiing, you know when you travel between going up like to the piste so you can ski down, they look more like the cable car things than actual tree. I just thought, well, I'll draw some stump, like tree stump looking things, and then I'll just draw like a little weird shape on the top of it just to kind of give it some design. And then these are kind of, I thought I would have them as kind of areas where the clones could hide behind, kind of a bit of defense. I know that there wasn't really like much defensive parts other than the trees in the actual Battle of Umbara, but I thought at least if you have some defensive positions. So this is my favorite one that I'm leaning towards, but I don't know if I want to building a trench. I don't want to be hiding the minifigures because I want to be showcasing the new ones I'll be getting later on once Brick Freak has been able to kind of finish doing his commissions for me. So I kind of have like it's kind of as flat as possible, but yeah, I want that to be like some terrain. What is the best one? What is your favorite? Which is my favorite? Again, I like number one, but like I just said, I don't think there should be a trench in this mock because I'm not trying to hide it. I may add a few more trees in as well. I've ordered some more parts last night, and I'm going to be ordering more parts today for making kind of like the vine-like things. But then also I was rewatching some of the original Lego adverts for the Z95 Headhunter and the Umbara kind of, I think the fighter tank, the six-legged walker. I've got one of them actually. Watching those adverts, and then these like because I haven't watched the Umbara episode for a while, but there's these like pink bright trees that glow. I know there's a lot of red trees and stuff in the episodes, but there's also these pink ones as well. And I'm thinking of doing these pink ones. Right, Embrick, I like the first one, so we're going to go with the first one. I'm going to scrap the trench, so I'm going to get rid of the trench. I'm not going to be building a trench, but we're going to be doing kind of just some basic rock work. I may add maybe from design 3. Kind of a couple of raised bits around, and maybe a couple of extra. Well, all those have got 3 trees. This one have got 2 trees. So yeah, so we'll do that. Just little bits of cover. Yeah, definitely. So the vine and things and the tree will be acting as cover. So I'll be able to position some of the 501st. Oh, excuse me again. And the 212 kind of behind it. I'm not sure what I plan to do for these little cover bits as well, but we'll work out kind of as we get there. But I think for this episode, if we at least get down some plates and kind of just see how it's getting on, and we can kind of go from there. I've got plenty of these dark blue plates. I've also got more dark blue. These are more kind of 2x3s, 2x4s. I think there's a few 2x8s in there as well, and there's quite a few 1x1s. But then for my last couple of brick ink orders, I've got 1x1s and 1x2s for detailing. I can use those kind of around the edge, so that'll be useful. I then went through all of my black parts, which is quite a lot of them. I have 9-meter bins, nice big storage containers with parts in it. And I managed to kind of condense that 9 liters down to a single sandwich container or a food container with just like 1x parts. And then in this bigger box, in this 3 liter box, I've managed to part out all of my black plates. So we've got some bigger plates. I think we've also got in here somewhere, another 6x8 in black. So kind of the same size as the dark blue ones. You can kind of see the of the wavy pieces to use as plants. I currently have a couple, but I have ordered quite a few. At the minute, I've been ordering a lot of parts from, because I'm in the UK, I've been ordering parts from UK sellers only, just because they get here a lot quicker. So by the time I can pay, that getting here only takes a couple of days, whereas if I go down the route of ordering from a foreign country, it takes a lot longer. And I think things from America are taking like up to a month at the minute. So I don't really intend, although it's cheaper in other countries, I just don't have the time to be waiting for all of these parts to come in. So it's better to just buy it from the UK. Some of the sellers actually have parts that are quite cheap, but then it's a bit annoying because the rest of the parts are really expensive. So I've got to do like multiple purchases. And then end up doing loads of different, having to pay for loads of different shipping or packaging post, but that's not too much of a problem. So we're not going to be using these for just now, because we'll be using the plates, which will be good. So I'll get those back up again after I put them on the floor. Oh, excuse me, grab some drink. So if I lay out these, how I kind of thought they could be, and kind of show you guys the scale of what I'm thinking about for this mock. So yeah, by having these underneath, I can. It's a lot easier. I might have to do a separate video on. I'll do a video after I've filmed this today. I might film that tomorrow morning or this evening after this. Live stream, and I'll show you guys a bit more of the details on it, because for some reason my webcam is not picking up the detailing as well as I thought it would. I mean, it's only a 1080p camera. It's not a cheap one. It's quite a good one. I bought it a couple of years ago, but I normally use my my iPhone to record, so I can get my 4K footage, which picks up detailing a lot nicer. But I don't know why this isn't picking up any or picking up the color difference. Really, it's not really picking up the light that well. So I'll just go ahead and lie this down. So this will be the rough size for this mock, just so you guys kind of get a bit of a view. While I'm doing this, we can have a look as the comments. Yeah, definitely just buying from the UK at the moment. So much. It is way easier. It is way easier buying from the UK. So like buying from the UK or in the UK from the UK, they just come so much faster. And also you don't get charged too much. I've done a few and I've been charged quite a bit for like currency converting and things. Whereas if you just buy in pounds, then I just find it a lot easier. But I've done an order a couple of days ago and it arrived literally like yesterday. So it's pretty good that way. Yeah, again, just, buying, if you're in North America, or if you're in America, just buying from within America. I imagine is it more expensive if you like buy from across the country, or is it just like a flat rate if you're buying in America? Because the UK is not that big, so basically anywhere in the UK you pretty much get like the same standard pricing for shipping. But I didn't know if you had to, like, if you shipped across America, is it any more? I don't know if you can answer that question. So I am currently one plate short because it's there. So I have enough for this, but this is the size I'm kind of thinking for this. So if I just kind of get these 5s here, so if we put 5s down on this plate here, so that's kind of the scale that I'm looking at. So it's not going to be a massive war. I'm not going to be putting too many figures into it. I'm getting 8 additional figures from Brick Freak. So that'll be 10 figures in total that I have as custom AV figures. And I might also put in some standard 501st Clone Troopers as well, and then I'll have them fighting my 212. Excuse me. I only have 8 currently, 212 troopers, but I think that should be enough. If I have like 8 212 and then maybe a handful of 501st, and then like showcase my my 501st squad, the gang, you know, as it is. Have them kind of like showcase. I can like put them in the middle when I do my review of them. I think that would look amazing. Depends on the server and how much. Yeah, no, that's the same as over here. You know, it depends if you're buying lots of parts, then it depends on how much weight it is. Then obviously the price goes up. And I know that some sellers also put on the like their packaging costs. Because I used to do a Bricklink a while ago, but it was a bit annoying. You never got notifications saying if, you know, if the parts or if someone had made an order. So people would make orders, and then I wouldn't get a notification saying that someone had made the order, and then they would cancel the order because I took like a couple of days to get back to them with an invoice. I was like, well, they don't give you. There should be an app or something for it where you can get notifications saying people have made purchases. But I always kind of had a flat rate for any order. I would always add on a certain amount to the order, just for like my convenience of sorting through all my parts and then finding the parts that they want. No, he's doing quite a few figures. Yeah, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see all my figures that come in. I'm also, it would be good if I don't know if he will. He might do. If Brick Freak will do a like. Here's all the figures that he's made, and then yeah, and then we can kind of see like every single one he did. But yeah, I'm really excited to I'm excited to get mine. Yeah, I wish there was an app. I think that I did download a third-party app where I had to link it to my account, which I think Bricklink kind of slightly prohibited, but they still allowed you to access your Bricklink account through the app. But it didn't give me notifications when anyone made an order or anything. I get emails. No, I also get emails, but to be honest, I have currently sat in my inbox 3,500 emails. And I'm getting quite a few, like a couple of hundred a week. So I'm not on top of my emails. So you know, that's probably maybe a reason why that I never received them, because I have so many. I have my notifications turned off because there's just too many emails in that email account. So that's probably where I was going wrong. Should have had like a dedicated folder or something that gave me notifications. Hey Yanni, hope I said that right. What's up? Umbara is what's up. We are starting to make it today. But it's definitely hard, SW, to stay on top of emails. It is ridiculous. It is crazy. Thank you. Yeah, one thing that you guys probably should know about me is I am dyslexic, so reading is a very poor point for me. And then also speaking is not great. So doing YouTube is a wonderful career, because you got to read all those comments, and also you got to do a lot of talking. So yeah, it's a good profession to be in. But yeah, I would like you guys to just like take a couple of minutes to pay attention to my my blue changing light in the back. I've actually got my whole room changing blue, but I designed a color layout for this very video. So it's going through all the different hues of blue and purples as well, just for Umbara. I thought that was a cool little feature that I thought I could throw into the back of my video. It's just having a cool little color changing light at the back of it. So yeah, that's good. Right, so what I want to do now is actually want to start doing some building. So far, all I've done is laid out some plates, and we've been chatting for about 20 minutes. It's been very nice chatting. So I'm thinking if I grab some bigger plates, what I might do maybe is lay out some plates underneath the black, and then have the blue underneath the blue, and then layer kind of the blue on top of it, and then that will kind of create some height, and then we can start looking at maybe heightening some of the areas to kind of have it rolling a bit more than just it being a flat a flat thing, because like this, what I've done here works really well. You guys can't really see it, but this works really well as like a small scale. But if I like scale it up, then yeah, it'll be a nightmare. This is like, I love how. Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, my whole room is doing it. I got all my lights changing different blues. It's just using like a third party Philips Hue app. So I've got all the blues selected, and you can change the colors of the lights, how fast they go. I can do it to my audio, so it changes to my voice as well. But I've just got it set on a timer, so I've just got it revolving through the colors. So that's amazing. Echo got captured at the Citadel. Why is he here? Echo is here because he is my AV figures purchase that I got done through Brick Freak. So he is literally just part of my Fiverr First crew. So I've stuck him down on my on this mini Umbara. But I have got more AV figures coming. I've got another 8 figures coming. Or I've got 2 Jessies. I've got regular Jesse, then Arc Trooper Jesse. So again, Arc Trooper Jesse was not in Umbara, but I'm going to be showcasing him on Umbara. So yeah, that's why Echo is there. Hey, Mr. Films, I'm glad you could join me in my my live stream. Let's have a look. Comment for SW, and he's got to go. All right, I'll see you later, Danny. Thanks for joining. I think you can come back and continue watching. Hopefully, I would have done a bit more progress since then. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab. Let's just bring this a little bit closer. Go ahead and grab some of my bigger plates and have a look, see what we've got. So I've got a lot of these angled pieces as well. Probably, yeah. It's like the 1x4 angled pieces. So I don't know whether to maybe have some of those around the outside. I'm not quite sure. As I was going through my parts, I thought it'd be quite cool to have some different angled pieces. There's the reverse of it as well. So I've got both stacks. So that's useful to have. I'm just trying to grab some of these bigger ones. For all this rattling, I don't know how loud that is for you guys. It's just it's got to be done at the minute. I mean, I've done my best to kind of sort through all the parts and grab as many big pieces as I can. This is looking good. All right, what I might start doing is using a few of these big ones over here. There we go. America at the same time. That's good if the Father First set's coming out, because I think it was rumored, or it's going to be late, wasn't it? Something to do with one of the factories, I think, wasn't it? That the set was being made at. They weren't going back to work from the virus as of yet. So I think that's why they might have been pushing it back. But no, I was going to say congrats if they're coming back early. But yeah, no, that's amazing if it's coming back. Yeah, if it's coming back to you guys at the same time as us. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm still trying to. I've seen. I know SW showed me a few people already with the sets. I don't know how they got the set. I really want the sets. I'd probably pay double or triple the price just to have the set right now. But we'll have to just wait and see if there's anyone that comes out with the set early, and yeah, possibly kind of buy it from them. That one goes the other way. My bad. So we're going to need. It's going to need to be too long than that. This one. Here we go. How many you get on the first day? So I'm owed 2 sets, 2 of the first sets from my mum from my birthday back in May. There was nothing else out at the time that I really wanted to get. There's no sets out on the Legacy site that I really wanted. So I just said to my mum, well, I would rather wait to get a couple kind of for my birthday. So she has I designed these little vouchers that I think I've got them here actually. Yeah, so I've got 2 little vouchers that I made. Clone Legion Father First vouchers. So like this was a birthday present from my mum, saying that basically I owe you. And then I wrote little like T's and C's on the back, which is amazing. So I'm going to be getting 2 of these from my mum for my birthday, which was way back in May. So I put coming soon on the 1st of August 2020. Thank you. Yeah, I just done them online, and then we just stuck them to some card. So it's kind of, and I put the picture of the Lego set on the background as well. So yeah, I'm definitely getting 2. I plan on getting as many as I can when they first released. So I would like to at least buy maybe 4 myself. So maybe get 6 on release day. But then in terms of how many I'd like to get in total, I don't know. I'd like to get quite a few, maybe like minimum of 20. I'd probably sell on the sets, like the walkers and stuff, because you don't need that many on release day. But well, not on release day, you don't need that many walkers, just full stop. Because I bought loads of the Fiber First walkers when they came out, and then I bought loads afterwards as well. So the old walkers, I own 6 currently in my collection, and then I bought an additional 7, not 17. I bought an additional 11 off eBay, which brought the total up to 17. So I had 17 Fiber First walkers, which is a little bit ridiculous. Looking for one of those. But yeah, so I'll probably be getting quite a few of the Fiber First sets when they come out. Not a problem, SW. I'll see you guys. We'll see you when you get back. Hope you're off doing something really exciting to miss my stream. I want to get 15 total, and that's a minimum. I'll probably get around 30 by the time they retire. No, definitely. I think that's about my plan. But yeah, I think like maybe a minimum of 20, because then you get like 20 of the rocket troopers, which would be amazing. But yeah, we'll have to just we'll have to wait and see when it comes around to it. At the minute, there's loads of other things I need to pay for, which is which is ridiculous. But hi Oswin, nice to see you. Thank you for joining my my live stream. I don't think I've had you on before. I mean, this is my 2nd live stream, so nice that you have joined. Also, you can get quite a few droids, definitely. My army of battle droids, I think, is 120, I believe. So if I get another 20 sets, that's another 40 droids. So that puts my total up to like 160, which would be amazing. I hope to get a lot more than that, obviously. I try to get battle droids wherever I can, because you can never have too many battle droids. I would love to do like a droid factory maybe one day. I think that'd be amazing. Right, so as I've been talking, I've literally I've just been putting all these down where I said I wanted to kind of do some landscaping. So what I might do, I might see how many of these I've got. I've got 3, 4 of these. So I might take off the corner and start in this corner and raise this corner up by some plates. I only have 19 regular B1s. I mean, that's okay. Like I've been collecting for many years. You know, I'm getting on now in terms of age, and I've been collecting Lego sets for a long time. So it is it's my army has grown from the years. Like I've got the battle droids basically when they first came out as more or less when they came out as Lego figures. So yeah, if you've only been collecting them since since recently, then it's gonna be a bit harder to have a larger army. But I've literally been collecting them wherever I can. Bricklane quarters, I always go through people's what they're selling. If they've got a cheap battle droid or 10 or however many, I will go ahead and buy however many battle royals they've got, because that was a tough pick. Because it just makes it, it gives you some extra figures for your collection. So yeah, I apologize for how dusty these black pieces are. I probably should have given them a bit of a clean before I started. I recently started collecting cool stuff. I used to collect original Freddy stuff. That's fair enough. I've basically collected all of it. Whenever they come out, really. Not really a massive fan of the sequel stuff though. I have some sequel sets and figures, but I'm going to be getting rid of them. I don't want them anymore. I don't think I'll regret that, because obviously the Star Wars sequels have now come to an end, and I'm kind of not that hyped about it anymore. So I don't need to be still having the sequel stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be getting rid of that. I'm also happy about this wave as well. This wave is going to be a good wave. I think there's a couple sets like the General Grievous Starfighter. I think that's overpriced. I think it's going to be £80 if I'm not mistaken. And £80 is a lot of money for that. I've got the original General Grievous Starfighter that came out like ages ago. Came out a while ago. Oh, I've got some bigger plates. I had some more plates hiding. Let's see if there's any more. That one. Right. Unfortunately, that is now all of my black plates. No, I agree. The set does look cool. I like the fact it comes with Obi-Wan, General Grievous, and a airborne trooper, but it's too expensive for what it is. When it goes 20% off, it'll still be, yeah, like it'll be $64. But even then, I still feel like that is what the set should be priced at. I think there should be like more of a £60 set than a £80 set. And then even then at £60, I probably wouldn't buy it. I'd wait until it's discounted. I'd wait for the 20%. So yeah, that's fair enough if you don't have either of the General Grievous or the Airborne Trooper. Those figures are actually quite cool to have. I've got 8 of the Airborne Troopers because I bought 4 of the 212 Battle of Utapau Lego sets when they came out back in the day, which I don't think was that long ago actually. I can't remember what year they came out in, but yeah, I had that set. I had those battle packs. So I was able to get a few of them. I'd like to get some more. Let's just move this down a bit so you guys can actually see what I'm building rather than me just building off camera. So at the minute, I'm just building kind of like a lattice work underneath just to keep together all of these plates and stuff. And then I may go into another raised section over here in a minute, which will be cool. So I'm just going to be going up by 1 plate for the start of the race section, and then the rest of the race parts I'll then using my these smaller parts. So I'll use these parts to then give it some extra height, and then start giving it a bit more texture. Whereas at the minute I'm just going to be doing this, and then I'll place the plates then on top of the plates that are underneath. So that'll be good. But for now, I'm just trying to work out how and where I want these to go. Might change that one actually to might change this one to a black one. I now need to try work out how long I had it. I think it was 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm halfway there. So this is half the size of it from here to here. So now we need to go a bit further. So if I put this one on here, the only thing is now is this is a different size, so it's 4 plates bigger. So that means I've gone 4 over. Now I'm not sure what size this is. How many is this on? That is now 2 plates under okay, I think I can work with this. I would like to know in the chat how everyone has been, what they've been up to today. I haven't done a lot. I've basically just been recording videos for upcoming future pieces. I'm getting them all recorded now so that I can spend some time with my girlfriend over the next week or so. So I can still be giving you guys content, which is good. But I'd like to know what you guys have been up to, what have you guys been doing in today, or if you've got anything planned for the weekend. It'd be good to know. So just drop it in the comments. Fine. The right piece now. That could be that. And do I have a 6? I have a 2x6. Okay, I need the 2x6 there though. Do I? I think I'm losing my mind. I haven't done much. My mum hires a cleaner every month, so I had to tidy my room. I can't do anything. Well, at least your mum hires a cleaner, and that's a good thing. Like, at least you don't have to. At least you don't have to do anything towards cleaning. I used to have to spend every weekend cleaning my room nearly, or at least dusting my shelves because I had so much Lego. I would do bit by bit every weekend. To then eventually get a clean room, and then once a month I'd go through my room and like completely just go through everything and make sure that everything is completely spotless. That sounds good though. It sounds good that you've had a cleaner in. Wish I had a cleaner in. It would be so much easier. Everything would be so much easier if I had someone coming to do the cleaning for my sets, which would be amazing. Right, I believe, let's just double check this before we continue. Right, okay, that is perfect. That is the SW is back. Hey man, how's it going? What's changed? Well, I've now started building a framework for it. I've used the black to show me where I'm going to be building the higher areas, and I'm just building some black over here. I'm just kind of building like a lattice work underneath using these plates, and just making sure that everything is down and secured properly. My room. Shelves are a great way to display sets. I've recently moved house, so I no longer have any shelves. I need to go out and buy some shelves or get some shelves made, which I'll probably end up doing. So I'm going to get some custom shelves made for the room, or for my bedroom. That will be my Lego room. So I've kind of turned my bedroom into more of an office space / bedroom relax area. So I've managed to like reorganize my desk, designed a new desk that I want to have made to go into my room, which I'll do at a later date. So I'll get my desk designed and made, and then I'll have like a permanent station for my white screen and stuff, and all my lighting and microphones, and then enough space also to build Lego, and then also space for me to just have as my bedroom. But my room's not massive, so yeah. Thank you, SWX. It looks good. It's getting there. It definitely is. I'm just trying to work out how and where I want my raised areas to be. This is a really nice long piece, which makes it. What if that would be a better piece actually to have up there. So that's good. Right, if I use this piece, maybe a bit longer, because then I can secure a few pieces in. So I haven't built something like this in quite a while. I haven't actually built anything in a while. I think my last thing was that little fiber first attack on the Separatist outpost that I did. That was like a quick throw something together in an evening kind of thing. But yeah, this is going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be really cool to see how I throw it all together, and hope that it doesn't turn into like a miracle thing at the end where it's like, oh, it actually turned out pretty good. I think that I can hopefully keep everything going the way I want it. I think a lot of the time it just ends up being kind of like make it up as you go along kind of thing. So that's how it's looking so far. I don't know if you can kind of see. This lighting is honestly, I need to look into this lighting. But anyway, this bit here is blue. This bit here is black. This bit here is black. I'm going to be making more black over here. And then I'm going to be sticking the blue then on top of the black like this. There you can kind of see it if I shine light that way. I'm going to be sticking the blue on top of the black to raise it up. And then I'll be going ahead and sticking on the black, the smaller black parts that I have, the black and blue parts, to then give it kind of the texture, the textured look. So I want to, if I can, keep it solid going along there. I kind of need that. I might have that as that, and then that as one of those. Right, so I've now got a solid size now of what I want to be underneath. So I can just shove those to the side for a minute. So all I've got to do now is fill it or plate up all of this bit, and then make sure that it all stays nice and firm together. It's a bit easier to do it from the other side, because you can kind of push all the bricks against each other a bit better. But it's coming along. I mean, my base definitely does not look as good as your Umbara MOC SW. This is just very crude in terms of just getting the outlining done. But I think your MOC is looking absolutely amazing. I can't wait for you to build more of that. It's gonna be absolutely sick. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a longer piece that's not that piece. There we go. And then now I'm looking for a short piece, and then the same pieces. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a by 8. Yanni's back. You were watching the Clone Wars. I forgive you. I mean, not quite, you know, leaving my live stream to watch the Clone Wars. I mean, I don't know if it's important, but at least it wasn't for something else. Like, at least it was for the Clone Wars. So you're kind of keeping it where it should be, that's good news. I'm going to use one of those, and then this one to kind of secure that in a little bit. What episode of Clone Wars were you watching? That's an important question. I wanna know what you were watching. I've been rewatching season. Well, I've been going to be watching all of the Clone Wars over again. I'm currently still in season 1. Just been watching the Blue Shadow Virus. I've been watching the Battle of Umbara. Nice. That is a great battle scene. I do love that battle scene. Let's see if I can find a couple more pieces just to close up some of those gaps. There are quite big gaps. Someone to go a bit more. No, definitely. I think yeah, give it a bit of time. This is just the base of it. I'm just annoyed with the camera. I don't know why the camera is not picking up any of the color differences. Like, it is, it's just weird. Like, it should be picking up the black and the blue, but it's really having a hard time. Might be the lighting. I don't know. I've gone for like a cool white LED light bulb. I don't know if it's the light bulb that's maybe causing the issue. But what camera I use? I'm using a Logitech. I don't know the actual part number of it, but it's a HD 1080p Logitech webcam. It's like one of the professional gaming ones that you can have mounted over your monitor. But I've got it mounted to a tripod. I bought it a little while ago on Amazon's Prime Day sales. I think it was down to like 20 quid. But it's just, I record all my videos on my iPhone. So I record in 4K. So you guys get the quality that I want to be showing you guys. like I put quite a bit of time into my like details and stuff. So I want to be able to capture the detail in the best quality possible. My webcam is just a standard Logitech webcam. It's only HD. Yeah, it's good so far. Thank you. I'm trying my best. It's good. I just can't tell what it's dark doing, what it's like. I don't know why that it's really not showing up the colors at all. Like I can't. Like if I do that, you can kind of, is that kind of better? So like this here is dark blue going through, and then this here is black. It's going to be it's a dark MOC. I mean, I've got these light bulbs are really bright. All my other lights are on 100% brightness, so I physically can't have any more light unless I get like my iPhone and like start shining my torch of the iPhone. But that's really not going to make any difference. Like, those lights are just too bright. It's not doing anything. But I will be doing a video after this, so I will do a separate video where I use my iPhone, and I will do it in natural sunlight where you guys can see it better. So you guys will be able to see the progress that I do, but it's just nice to have you guys here while I'm building. Do you have Ponkrel? Yes, I do have Ponkrel. He is downstairs in a box somewhere. I think he's in the garage. I have so many minifigures, I don't know where I placed half of them. I do have Ponkrel. I got him with the headhunter. So yeah, no, I might put him in the MOC. I might have him standing maybe on the corner, kind of like laughing as he sends the 501st and the 212 to their death. Because you know that's basically what he did. He just sent them to kill each other. So might be a cool thing to have. Maybe just have him like stood in the corner or something. I don't know just yet. So what I might do now is start placing these plates over. I don't know whether to place them as I was meant to place them, to have them like overlapped. Might just do that because that would work. That would work nicely because that then gives the same kind of format I was kind of trying to go for. That would be cool to have Ponkrel. Yeah, no, I might add them in because that would be a bit of extra detail as well. Honestly, I'm looking back at the camera and you can't even see me add these pieces. It just blends in with the other bits. I do apologize, guys. It doesn't make it for a very good video if you guys can't see what I'm building. Obviously, you're here to watch me build, but you can't even see me do that. So I do apologize. I'll leave this square here that you can't even see anyway, but this square here, again, I need this piece. So I'll leave that open for the minute, and I'll just push these pieces down and try to get them secured down so I can then start working on the next section of adding the 1 by whatever down to it. It's really hurts your thumbs. I don't know if you guys have ever had to press a few plates together, but that is it's good workout actually. Who needs the gym? SW likes to go to the gym. You don't need the gym, man. Just put good plates together. This is it's tough. It's actually like it's a proper workout. You gotta have good thumbs for this. Yeah, I can definitely tell I've done nothing over the whole of the whole of lockdown. Just sat away building, you know, not really done anything. It's okay. We're here to chill and chat too. No, definitely, it's definitely good to chill and chat. I you know, yesterday in your stream, it was great having everyone there just to chat to. You know, it is good fun. It's more of like a social thing and a like a kind of a let's build. But obviously, you know, we are trying to build Umbara. So I've managed to, again, you can't like that is you can kind of see this bit, or I can kind of see this bit. So yeah, we've got this bit. We've added the higher bits. Now, if we go ahead and grab these are my black bits that I managed to pass out. So actually, I might keep this box out because I might need my my 2x. Let's have a look at some of the comments. I really hated Ponkrell. Yeah, he was an amazing character. He was done well, but it's just his sheer like hatred of the clones, like the fact that he pretty much just marched them to their deaths. And he's just threatening to pretty much kill any clone that disobeyed him was ridiculous. I mean, I don't say I hate him, but he was definitely like he was a bad guy. Like, you know a bad guy when you see a bad guy, and he was bad. Yeah, I mean, my thumbs are a bit sore after pushing those down, but yeah, you're doing quite a lot of piece pushing yesterday. Yeah, no, I think I'll probably end up getting to the point where I just start more chatting than I do actually putting pieces down, which is good. Yeah, Fives is my favorite clone too. Fives is amazing. He is pretty much my guy. Like me and SW had a bidding war, I think, to get Fives from Brick Freak. And I had already bought Echo. Echo was going. I think I bought him for like $21, and I'd already got Echo, and I thought, well, I need to get Fives to just go with him. And this was before me and Bricks and Figs knew each other, or not. We're pretty much good mates now. But yeah, it's before we kind of like knew each other, and yeah, we ended up having a good bidding war, getting Fives. But I thought, you know what, I just want him so bad. But then if I knew that he's going to be doing commissions afterwards, probably I would back down a little bit earlier. Not gonna lie, I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing. I need to get him. Like, I don't have him yet, and I just kept bidding. I was like, I've got to have him. And then he was like, oh, I'm doing commissions. I was like, well, I've won him now anyway. So this is like my box of black pieces. As you can obviously see, there are so many different parts in here, but the camera doesn't pick any of that up. So I've got like this is a 1x6. I've got loads of the kind of like the L pieces, or the 2x2s with a stud missing. I managed to buy loads of these pieces, which I thought would be really cool for sticking like teethy parts into, to kind of give it some like viney effects. So loads of those, quite a lot of longer 1x, 1x3s, 1x4s, 1x2s. So I just went through like the whole collection to find as many 1x pieces as I could to start doing this kind of this latticey work on top of it, so that it looks a bit more detailed. But I want to have the dark blue kind of showing through. So that is my aim for this video. If I can get that bit done, then that will be amazing. I wish I'd gone for Econ Fives, but yeah, I think there's a couple in his auction where I was just like, I would love to get him, but I've just bought so much money on Fives. I just kind of gave up after bidding. Yeah, thanks, man. Give me like 10 quid up in the figure. It's all right, don't worry. You know, it's fine now. I've got some commissions coming in. I want him in the end anyway. It just made me laugh. Just me and you just bidding it out. Patrick was getting quite excited because he's like, "Oh, my figure's going for loads." But yeah, it was really good. I love the auction. I really can't wait. I can't wait for more auctions from him. I think it's going to be amazing. Like I've never. This is my first auction. I think it was your first auction too, and I think it was great just to kind of be there and have that experience. I think it was great. Yeah, no, you're getting them commissioned anyway. I bet you're getting them cheaper than I got mine. Although $21 was absolute steal for Echo. Like no one wanted him. I put a bid in just because it's like, Echo is a pretty cool dude. No one's going on like bidding for him. I think I'll just put a bid in and see if I win. And I won it. No one else bidded on it. So I was like, well, that's good. But yeah, it was worth it. I mean, it was a really fun auction. So yeah, I can't wait to be in some more. Yeah, no, it got high. but it's fine. Honestly, don't worry about it. So I've put those there, but I don't know if I'm going to remove them for a minute, because I've used a couple of the Wombis, and I've used like the right angle pieces as well to kind of create a some like holes in it, which are looking good. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to put that piece down there just because I'm going to start layering up on this piece. I have a feeling I'm going to be running out of pieces in the video, because I have like just started doing this, and I already feel like I'm going to be using. I've done next to nothing, and there's already so many parts that have gone down. So I may feel like I have to be doing another Bricklink haul to buy some of these parts, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll see how far I get. See how far I can manage to get around this base plate using these parts. But it is starting to look good already. I think I definitely need a lot more of these pieces. These pieces are going to be good to getting kind of gaps and stuff in the thing. I know a while ago I bought on eBay because I was going to do a big Umbara MOC ages ago. I bought a couple of big black brick hauls, and there was quite a few good parts in there, so I was able to use a lot of those parts in this MOC, which is good. But I still don't think it's going to be enough. But we'll wait and see. We'll find out. We'll find out and see what pieces are left over, or how much is left over from what I've done. But at this point, it's just trying to find pieces that create like a nice shape. Again, I probably use one of those in there. Let's put that one that way. I just turned on notifications for BrickFreak. I didn't have them already. Oh, that's good. Yeah, he's doing more content on YouTube, and also he does a lot of stuff on Instagram. He's just hit, I think, 100 posts, and he did a shout out for 100 posts, which is nice. It was nice that he mentioned me in that as well. I feel very appreciated that he would consider me for his post, which is great. But yeah, I'm thinking I may do. I'm a long way off. I'm only on 60. I think it was 63 subs as of now. But I'm thinking maybe when I hit 500, I may do a contest / maybe a giveaway, just to kind of encourage more people to subscribe to the channel, and to follow my content. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a good idea to do? Obviously, I'm a long way off for the minute, so it's not going to be probably for another few months yet. With kind of the way that my channel's going at the minute, I've gotten quite a few subscribers in the last few days. It'd be good to maybe at some point give back later on. I'm planning on doing a MOC contest at 100 as well. I will definitely enter into that MOC contest. If I'll see what the MOC contest is first, but I'll do something for that. That'd be great. But I don't know what I'd do for the contest, if it'd be a MOC or a base or a battle scene or something. But I think it'd be good to have 65 now. Wow, I've gained 2. That's amazing. But all of them help. Every subscriber that I gain is one closer to reaching my goal, which is amazing. But yeah, it'd be nice to get to 500. Yeah, I would love to see a base contest or a MOC contest from SW. I think that'd be amazing, because you're getting up there now. I'm not quite sure your subscriber count as of the minute, but you're definitely you got quite a few as of recent. I remember when you only had a couple hundred, and then boom, you've grown like an extra 100 and something or a few hundred, basically overnight, which is amazing. I'm trying to grow quick. I'm still not quite as high as what I was when I had my old YouTube channel. But yeah, you know, I definitely thought I should start a new channel, just because the old one died out. So there's no point keeping it on. You know, no point keep it going. So yeah, but I'm enjoying it. It's really good fun. It's nice being, especially growing with you guys as well. I think that has been a big part for me, because when I used to do YouTube, when I was younger, it was just myself. I had no one helping me. I didn't have you guys. I don't think Livestream was even a thing back then. I'm sounding like I'm a really old guy. I'm not. I'm only 22. But I was doing YouTube. I started my old channel back in 2011. So back then, I started when David more or less started Solid Brick Studios, or AKA what used to be known as Lego Boy 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So yeah, I was around when he was starting up his YouTube channel, which was mad. Like I remember I was watching his videos way back when. He would build like these bases, and they would be tiny in comparison to what he does now. And it's ridiculous, like how big his channel has grown, and like the size of the MOCs and the details that he puts into these things is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, it was crazy having him do that, and he's become like really successful, and he's doing like really great things now. But yeah, then I had to stop my channel, which was a little bit annoying. And now I'm kind of just trying to start again and grow again. But it's been a really great experience doing that with you guys. So I stopped for about 10 minutes and decided to start off on what's going. No, yeah, sometimes, you know, it depends on, I think a lot of the time it depends on your content. And you know, you just gotta, like, my old content was really good, and then I stopped, and then I lost like all my follower base, like everyone who was watching my videos, just obviously because I wasn't active anymore. They obviously, you know, stopped watching. They didn't know I existed anymore. And then when I started my videos back up again after I finished doing like my education and stuff, just it wasn't there. I was only getting like a couple hundred or 100 views. So I'm still getting more than what I'm getting now. But compared to what I used to get, it was not the same. So I decided, you know what, let's start again. Let's, you know, start fresh. You know, I think I needed that as well. Kind of have a new image. So that's what I've been doing. And it's going well so far. Like I've started up Instagram as well. So I've got Instagram alongside my alongside of the YouTube. So yeah, it's good. It's good having that. I think that can go there. I'm actually starting to like the design of this. Again, I don't know why you guys can't see it. I'm really trying to like bring light on this thing. But I think I might need to change my webcam, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of, you might be able to see it a little bit better. Not really. It's very poor. I really don't know why this is such a poor quality. I apologize for it. I may have to invest in a better webcam. I don't know. Yeah, definitely, Solid Brick is insane. His content is ridiculous. But yeah, I remember him when he was like, he's only like I think a year or so older than me. So we pretty much started at the same time, and yeah, we were like pretty much doing similar content at the same time. But don't worry, it's fine if you're behind the chat. I mean, I was yesterday in your in your videos, but yeah, his MOCs are amazing. I love his content. He's definitely made a ton of amazing videos over the years, and now hopefully, growing as I am, I can also too make amazing MOCs like he does. I mean, that would be the dream, if I can make MOCs as big and as insane as he can. That'd definitely be the goal. Let's have a look. Oh, look, Cosmic Guard MOC. That would be amazing. I'd love to see that. Yeah, you would be able to put Thyra in there. That'd be pretty cool. I would watch that. that would be good. Commissions, when do you find out how much? I'm not sure how much. Normally, you just say what you want done, and then he'll let you know how much it will cost. I'm pretty sure if you just ask him, how much would it be to have this figure made. He also does discounts as well. So when you buy over a certain, so for me, I bought 8 figures, so over 7 figures, I got a 15% discount. So I saved money by buying more. But then obviously I have to pay more to get it all done, to have more figures. But yeah, I think it just depends on the figure and how much like detailing it goes into and what accessories he has. So like if they have like a pole and a waist cape, like the what's it called? The thing that like the antenna thing in his head, like these things. If they have those, obviously that's more parts as well, so that's going to cost more to buy in the parts and have those and have that commissioned. So yeah, it depends on the figure, but I think they're about $20. Don't quote me on that. I don't 100% know if it is that price, but I think all of mine were around that kind of price. So yeah, you just drop him a message when he next does his commissions and just ask how much each like a person is. I think he said one I bought like 14 figs. Are you serious? That's ridiculous. That's such like he's making so much money off of that. That is mad. I thought I was getting a lot of figs having 8. This guy's getting nearly double of what I am. That's ridiculous. Good on him though for getting that commission. That is a solid purchase right there. Like he's done good. Like that is crazy. I wish I could have bought 14 things. I just want them all. Not gonna lie. I just want as many figures as I can because they're just ridiculous and amazing. I want them all. I might ask him to do me 5s. Yes, 5s is amazing. 5s is if you haven't checked out my review on 5s, you can do that after the stream. He's an amazing character. I absolutely love him. The detailing on him as well is incredible. I go into quite good detail on my review of him. So if you want to go check that out, feel free to go do that. Be appreciated. Just trying to like line out at the minute, just to keep you guys in the loop of what my thought process is I'm just going to go around and like line this bit out, and I'm slowly working my way kind of like up this way. So at the minute it looks like a really bad QR code, yeah, like because it's just black with blue. But I'm just trying to go around and like give it some like depth and some detailing, so I know roughly whereabouts everything's going to go. Right, that can go there. You got 1x4. He does the quality that he does is amazing. Like I was obviously with the auction, we bought them as seen. But like the quality of these are incredible. I'm sure that with his other ones, I don't know if he probably wouldn't rush these, to be honest. Like he was taking his time doing them. But yeah, I'm sure he's going to take his time doing commissions as well, because that he's being paid to make these. So yeah, it'll be crazy to see what they're like when they come out. But I'm looking forward to it. Just trying to fill in some gaps. I don't know how big to do these blue gaps. I wonder if you guys can have a bit of input. So at the minute, I'm kind of doing them like 1x1 studs, 1x2, and like the little right angle pieces, like this size. I'm kind of doing that all across this bit. But I don't know whether I should do them bigger or if I should do them smaller. I am going over the top of this. And then putting these parts over. So I will be adding these parts on top of it once I have gone over all of this in the black. But for the time being, I'm just trying to kind of keep like 1x1s or like a small a smaller hole. Hi Norges, good that you're back. Nice setup, by the way. Thank you. It's just my standard white screen. I don't like the lights. The lights are not showing up the colors, which is annoying. It's an issue. But it's just something we'll have to put up with for now. Can't really do much about it during the stream, so we'll just have to, we'll just have to put up with that. That can be that one. I'm sorry. As I did explain earlier in the chat, I'm dyslexic, so reading, writing, spelling, speaking, not my forte. I do my best at pronouncing names and things, but you'll have to forgive me on that one. I wish I was really good at speaking and reading, but I'm not. That's not something I've been gifted with. Maths, science, engineering, really good at. English, not so good at. So that's something that I have to work on. But I'm glad you're back. It's nice to see that you're here with me. Thank you, SW. I think these sizes are quite good too. Because again, I'll be going over the top and adding the smaller blue parts as well, which will add some good detail to it. But we're just trying to, give it some depth, which will make it look a lot better. But yeah, I'll do a proper video of all of this at a later date, or after I've built all of this, just so that you guys can. I don't know what parts to use for that. Maybe some ones. I've got a couple of them. Just to kind of spread it up a little bit. What's everyone got planned for the weekend? I want to hear you guys. I want to see what you're doing. If you've got anything planned, if you're doing anything, if it's Lego building, what you're building, if it's playing video games, what video games you're playing. If you're just sitting on the sofa, you're just sitting on the sofa. You can't really get any better than that. But it'd be good to hear what you guys are getting up to and spending your time over this weekend. You'll probably do a live stream tomorrow. Amazing. I will try and catch that. I am away tomorrow. Well, I'm pretty much. I'll be at my girlfriend's house tomorrow till Sunday night, and then Monday we're coming back here. But Monday night we're going out for a meal. So I won't be able to watch any live streams, but I should be able to bring my headphones and sit and partake in your live stream. Just let me know. Let me know what time you plan on live streaming, and I will be sure to definitely try and check it out. That'll be on my agenda of things to do. Sorry, you're disconnected, but you're back. I'm glad you're back. It's good that you're back. SW's working. That's a shame. Well, that's good to work. You know, you got to keep yourself busy, but obviously rather be building Lego. Definitely something that you'd want to be doing. I feel like there needs to be something here, but I'm not quite sure what it should be. Maybe like that. I mean, that looks a bit better. I'm starting to like open the gaps up a bit more because I'm slowly running out of plates and things to fill in the gaps. If I like down some of these longer ones, maybe in the bigger gaps, we can then get them used up, and then we can use the smaller ones then to fill them in. By the way, I'm dyslexic too. It's quite a common thing. Reading out loud, I struggle reading out loud too. I find it easier when I'm reading to read out loud, but it still doesn't come out kind of how I want it to. I had a lot of trouble reading stuff as a kid. I had my words move across the page. As a kid, I used to like read, and it was quite entertaining. Is like my words would just like move around the page. It's because my eyes never actually focused on the words, so like they'd start moving apart. So then my words would start dancing. So I'd never actually be able to read a book because the words would pretty much dance around the page. So that's a nice little fun fact for you guys there. But yeah, I'm definitely a lot better now at reading, but there's still some things that I look at. I have no idea how to pronounce that. But I apologize for mispronouncing your name. I'll try to get it right. Probably next time I'll read it out loud, it will probably still be wrong. I'll probably end up still pronouncing it wrong. But I know that you're here, and that's all that matters. I mean, it is quite funny. I mean, none of my friends used to understand it because it's like, well, what do you mean the moving? Like, that's just stupid. But it's like, well, honestly, like my words move about the page. Like you can't, like, there's nothing you can do to stop it. Like, it's just the way that my eyes would focus on the book. But yeah, it would. They'd be yeah, they would just be moving around the page. Thank you. I mean, could you not have picked an easier name? Could it not have been like Dave or something? Dave Eastwood. That would have been a lot easier to pronounce if you were Dave. Can I call you Dave from now on? Like, hey, it's Dave. Like that'd be so much easier. It definitely, lend a hand. I've got to the point now where I need to break down that plate. I'm thinking what I could do is, like, as a little like memento of building this, I can keep this built because I have in this some. You can call me Dibbles. Okay, Dibbles. I will call you Dibbles. I have some 2x8s. So if I use 3 of them, then that creates a 3x8. So now I have another 3x8 that I can add in replace of the 3x8. How are they different colors? Like, you guys won't be able to really see the different colors, but these are like a lighter color. Maybe they're like an old version of the dark blue. I don't know. The colors are a different shade, which is strange. I need to add some more blue up here. I haven't got a huge amount of blue. There's a lot of dark, like black, but I need to add some more blue parts if I can. So let's try and get some more blue parts in there. Maybe if we add like that piece, that would be cool. And like that. That's still a bit dark. I can add some blue over the top. That's fun. We can get around that. That's good. That echo looks awesome. Thank you. Yeah, he's a custom AV figure from Brick Freak. Won him in an auction. Only person to bid, which which helps. So yeah, helps when you're the only person bidding on an item. Means you're definitely guaranteed to win it. So that's good. Let's move that piece there. I'm so glad I had brought these brick separators up with me. Like, I was thinking before I was in my live stream, like, what if I need would I need a brick separator? Probably. So I'm really glad I did grab one. I've used it quite a few times tonight. What I might do is, if I click out, there we go. Now I've got some big ones. I'll try to use those big ones up if I can. So yeah, these are all the parts that that I was able to go through my big tub of Lego and grab some pieces like these longer ones here. We can use up here to try and create some black lines, which is quite cool. So I quite like this design that I kind of come up with. It's a bit different than what I've seen beforehand for Umbara. It's not just like plain black. It's got the dark blue in it as well. I think if I finish off this bit up here first, maybe if we add like that piece and that piece, there we go. That's that bit done. And then we can do this bit up here as well. So that's good. I've missed quite a bit in the chat. Let's just go back. Dibbles, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I follow Dibbles. I'll definitely do so if not. I love Lego photography, which is good, so I'll definitely go and give that a follow if I haven't already. Looking at what I was saving for kicks. Yeah, no, I Echo was good. I kind of wish I'd seen the auction before before most of the good ones went. I think you managed to grab up a few SW. Maybe kind of good I wasn't there, because otherwise I probably would have bought the whole auction. So probably good job I came in late. Otherwise, you would be quite a few custom figures short. Next time I'm going to see. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to try to remember your names, Dibbles. But Dibbles is gonna be way easier to pronounce than I was gonna say it then, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm just gonna catch myself up. But Dibbles it is. Dibbles is a better name anyway. No offense to your actual YouTube name, but yeah, Dibbles is a more fun name. I like it. I like fun. Right, I think I've pretty much used all of the space for these big ones, so I don't want to have too much of the these big pieces in here, because then I can't have too much of the black showing through, or not the black, the blue, which I kind of want to do. That's the whole reason for kind of buying all of these dark blue plates, which is good. So I'm kind of getting there now. What are we at now? Nearly an hour and a half. Wow, can't believe I've been streaming for this long. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll probably get this bit done, and then if you guys have got any questions while I'm building this, just ask away. I'll be sure to answer them. I'm thinking maybe of doing a Q&A soon. I'll be doing it through Instagram, but then on YouTube. So kind of like what SW does, where he asks questions on Instagram and then does it video on YouTube. It'd be good to kind of get some of you interacting a bit more in the channel. Haven't really had any like interactive videos other than like a couple of live streams, but it'd be good to have you guys giving your input as well. Which do you have commissioned again? 2 echoes. Are you talking to me, SW, or are you talking to someone else? I haven't really been focusing in the chat. I've been kind of trying to put these figures in, because I've got quite a few figures commissioned at the minute. Yeah, I don't even know who I got commissioned. I know a couple of them, but yeah, I can't wait to get them. To be honest, it's going to be amazing. I think they're going to look so good in this mock. Talking to me, I think. I definitely know I got the 2 Jessies. I got regular Jessie and Arc Jessie. Then I think I got all, like, basically I just asked for like all the 5 at first. So I think I got like kicks, top, hard case, hopefully. I think I can pull it up on my iPad actually. Might be able to. I think I took a screenshot of what I bought, or of the list of all the figures that I was purchasing. See if I can find it. So I'm getting Jessie, Top, hard case, kicks, Dogma, Apo, Arc Jessie, and Boomer. So those are all the ones that I'm getting. And the total is coming up to $150. Yeah, so getting quite a few, which is ridiculous. But yeah, so on average, the figures are $21, but my Arc Jessie cost me $26 and Boomer cost me $25. So yeah, total of $177, but I got 15% off for getting 7 figures, which brought it down to $150.50, which is £122. So that is everything that I have that I've ordered from Brick Frank, or got commissioned at least from him. So a fair few, not quite the 14 that whoever 14 is buying, but yeah, those are the ones I'm buying. So they're gonna look amazing. And I think I went with all Clone Wars variant as well. So those will look amazing. Just having those in here with the 5 first Clone Troopers. So I'll throw a few of those in, and then we'll see what that looks like. Having those in. I just followed. Good. If you haven't already, go follow Dibbles. That is going to be pretty sick. How do you ask Brickfeet to do them? I asked him what for commissions. One is that. So I think he'll be doing commissions after he's done this lot of commissions, or after he's done his next auction. So he basically did the auction and then said, "Does anyone want commissions?" and then messaged me privately just saying, did I want any? I was like, I want all the 501st. So he's basically commissioning me the whole 501st, all the main characters from the 501st. I already have Clone Army Customs Captain Rex, so I didn't need a Rex. And I also already had 5s in Echo, so I didn't need those either. But everyone else I wanted. And then he said there was 2 Jessies. There was an Arc Jessie as well. So I was like, yeah, stuff it. Get Arc Jessie too. So yeah, just wait for this next auction, which I think is going to be at the end of next month. I think. Don't quote me on that again, but I think it's the end of next month. And then he should be doing commissions again after that. So that'd be good. I want to get Top and Jessie soon too, definitely. So yeah, no, I'm glad I'm getting them. I really can't wait to see them. I think they're going to be so good. I really can't wait until I'm back into the Umbara arc of the Clone Wars. I'm still in season 1, so I've got quite a way to go. Let's have a look. Unfortunately, the comments done off the Q&A videos. I can't. That's a bit of a shame. That's not so good. You are welcome, Duels, for that explanation. Embrick has got to go for lunch now. I will see you a bit later. Hopefully you can join me if I'm still here. That'd be amazing. Oh, you still got 5 minutes. I'm good. You can stay. That's good. I should have gotten to wax from boil. That'll be my next commission. I'll ask him to do wax from boil for me. Again, for this, yeah, I didn't think of that. I just thought 501st would be amazing, and I thought, how could I showcase them? I will do it on Umbara. I should have done that. That's a great shout. But it's a bit late now. He's already started. Well, he's already ordered all the parts, so I can't really add them on. Add them on now, but excuse me, I got hiccups. I think it was my dinner. But yeah, no, I would have wished I had ordered them for this. That would have been amazing. Dibbles is going to try to do decaling soon. Good luck. I've watched videos on doing decaling because it can't be that hard. It looks pretty difficult, actually. I know you need like a steady hand to do it. I've got a pretty steady hand. I think it's from doing Lego over so many years. But yeah, I think if you can do it, it's a pretty much it's a good profession to have. But yeah, definitely if you try it, let me know how it goes. By the way, what does EMG stand for? So EMG is my initials. So my first name is Elliot. I am not going to say the other 2 initials, but yeah, so I am Elliot, and the E is for that, and the other 2 are my initials. But I kind of like the way my initials are, so just EMG. I think it just sounds cool. I don't want to change my name. I love my name, and like most things I do, it's just EMG. I quite like custom things as well with EMG. So I've got a wallet that I had stamped, so like embossed. That's got my initials on it, EMG. And also when I had my last car, I had a private number plate on it, and the last my number plate was Halo EMG, which was amazing. So I used to drive around in my car with Halo EMG on it. So like not many people knew that it was a number plate because it looks like a standard number plate, but if you read it, it says Halo EMG. I could have done Hello, which would have been amazing, or Solo, as in like Han Solo. That would have been even cooler. But I didn't really want Solo because I thought it might make me seem a bit lame driving around with Solo. Also, people might think that it just means that I'm single. And at the time, I had a girlfriend. Again, I got another new girlfriend now. And I was like, I don't really go and drive around telling people I'm single. I'm not single. So I should have gone for Solo, but instead I went for Halo, which is still, again, quite a cool number plate to have on my car. But yeah, they may come up in the auction. Hopefully, I'm talking about the wax from Boyle. If they come up in the auction, if they do, I am bidding for that. I'm definitely. You can't stop me. I'm going to be bidding for that. I know your last name is on Insta. That's true. My last name is George. That gave it away, didn't it? So my first name is Elliot. My last name is George. So that is the E and the G for EMG. That was a bit of a yeah, that's a bit of a kind of like, I'm not telling you my identity, and then it's already out there. Yeah, my first and last name is Elliot George, so that is the EMG. Would you prefer EMG or Elliot? I honestly, I don't mind. I guess like everything on like Instagram, YouTube is EMG, but if you want to just say, say Elliot, then that is fine. It's your preference. Like, I'm going to be calling you Gibbles because that's way easier to say. EMG is fast as a type, but then Elliot is also just fine as well. But yeah, honestly, up to you. I don't mind kind of what you call me by. Just as long as there's nothing rude. That's the only thing I can say. As long as there's nothing rude, then we're good. Single. Yeah, I know. At the time, I was 19 at the time, so it was like 3 years ago. And I was like, I don't want to be driving around with single on my number plate or solo. I'm like, nah, that's stupid. So I didn't go for that. But kind of cool if I had. But yeah. Anyway, but I can't put I had an accident in that car, and I wrote the car off. And my new car, I can't put the number plate back on, but I'm waiting to get another new car to put the number plate back on. So I will be driving around with Halo EMG. Then you guys know it'll be me coming, which would be amazing. Yeah, call me Dave. I can go by Dave if you want. Dave is absolutely fine by me. Actually, say my name or anything on any of my platforms. No, it's weird, SW. I just call you SW or Bricks and Fix. But I mean, whatever you want to be called by, to be honest, man. Like, it's fine by me. I can call you SW. But I think if we do our live streams and stuff together, or if you come down here and we do a build together or something or whatever, I probably will need to know your first name at some point. It would be handy to know, especially if you're being around here. I can't just call you SW like, oh, SW, what did you do this part? It's a bit weird, but yeah. I mean, just do it when you're ready, man. There's no rush to like say your identity. I know YouTube or the internet is a massive place, and people can take advantage of your personal information. So yeah, you've got to be careful with that sometimes. But I mean, my name's already out there, so yeah, it doesn't matter too much. I mean, yeah, I've already got my name on my Instagram, but still keeping my middle name anonymous. It'll take you probably a little while to find it, or maybe you might find it straight away if you actually go looking. But yeah. Yeah, yeah, no, SW works as well. It's short as well. It works, it works as well. Yeah, no, definitely. I think if we meet up in person, you would have to, at some point tell me your name. But for now, it's fine. I'll just call you SW. Emmerich has to eat lunch. Oh, he's got to go. Oh, never mind. Well, glad you could be here. I might still be back. I might still be here when you come back. Who knows? It's just I'm still going. I'm still layering these bricks. I still can't believe you guys can't see it. Like, this is actually looking really good. I'll post a picture. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll post a picture on my Instagram after the live stream, and I'll show you guys what I've done today in today's video. So like, today's plan was literally just to get this bit done, and then next Friday's video will be the next live stream, and I will go through and add in all the details. So again, like adding the 1x1s, 1x2s, and then some more of the like these bigger pieces as well. I'll go through and add those to kind of give it some layers. So at the moment we've got 2 high grounds here and here, and then like just a low bit going through the middle, and then there'll be some trees and stuff, and I'll add some like other little places for the men to hide behind to give them some cover. But for the minute, it is. Did I want to put that piece there? I don't know if I did. But I don't know if I can get it out. I don't know if that's going to be a pretty difficult piece to get out. I might have to do that. There we go. Work around. Absolutely beautiful. Maybe swap the MOC with no figures. What do you mean by swap the MOC? I don't know what you mean by that. So we can see it closer. What, swap this with this? Is that what you mean? I don't quite know. I don't think you're going to see it Ah, you can see it better there. There we go. Look at that. You guys can see it better now. So this is what I've been doing. Like that is what I've been doing. So down here, if I rotate it this way, down here is what I've been working on so far. That is much better. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna move my chair over. We're building from like this now on. Here we go. Am I not my power cables? No. Here we go. Look at that. This is what I've been working on. So this bit is raised here. This bit is raised here. I can't believe how much that's made the picture quality. That's amazing. Wow. Okay. So yeah. So as you can see, there's loads of like little lower pieces, and it's kind of just like loads of little lattice work. Maybe if I rotate the bulb away a little bit. There we go. So yeah, you won't really be able to see the difference. Like this bit in here is like raised. You can kind of see it actually. There's like the one bit there. So yeah, you can kind of see now that this bit's raised, this bit's raised. Still working on this bit here and this bit here. But I've got all these little pieces, and then afterwards, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and add in these pieces here to make it look better. Yeah, it will save the day, 100%. That is actually the live stream. This is how I'll have to get like an easel or something, and then build on an easel. I think build Lego at an angle. But you guys can see that way better now. That's amazing. I might even be able to like dip the tripod a little bit. There we go. You guys can now see this. I don't know if you might not be able to hear my laptop. Hopefully you can't. My laptop's broken. So my battery's gone on the laptop, and the fan is like blowing away like an absolute thunderstorm, really. But it's loud over here, but hopefully my microphone's not picking it up, which would be absolute godsend if it isn't. You guys can, I'm doing now. This is amazing. Wow. This is literally like made my day. The fact that just by moving it a little bit has changed it so much. So I'm just trying to add in at the minute just loads of these like smaller pieces to make it a bit more opened up, a bit more area for seeing. I quite that little design there. That looks quite cool. Which is quite good. I may not need to actually order any more pieces. I'm getting low on pieces. I still got quite a lot of the rounded pieces that I bought recently on Bricklink. Got a few more of those left over, but they'll be used more for detailing later, which is ideal. But yeah, for now I don't quite need them. I'll try not to use them. I'll see if I can save those for like a later date. Let's have a look. There we go. I think that's most of them now. So we just got these pieces left over. But yeah, just trying to use up as many of these smaller pieces as I can to try to like open up the areas and just create like the illusion that it's got some depth to it, which is quite cool. Like I liked the miniature design that I had. See if I can bring these guys back in. Maybe stick them up there somewhere. Or maybe no, they don't quite fit there. I'll stick them back here. There we go. So yeah, just kind of like trying to create the illusion of just some depth to it, which is quite cool. But I'm just using up a lot of these small pieces at the minute. I don't want that like that. Maybe like that. I love how like over here I was quite I left like quite a tight knit and like very small gaps. And as I'm working this way, I'm starting to make bigger and bigger gaps because I've realized I'm starting to run out of bricks. Yes, fantastic. EMG isn't it. We need a battle pack. Not this blooming. We need a Kiadi Mini battle pack again. I mean, to be honest, if we had a battle pack that had like 4 Kiadi Mundis, that is definitely like 100% behind that. I will get at least 10 of those if Lego makes that. If we can get Lego to make 4 Kiadi Mundis in a battle pack, I'll hands down, I'll say it now, like handle level kind of stuff, I will buy 10 of those straight away. But luckily, they aren't making a Kiadi Mundi battle pack, so I can save my money and spend it on those 5 of the first sets when they come out. and also the AATs, because I will definitely be getting quite a few of those as well. I mean Dave. Yeah, I'm also Dave. You can call me Dave. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to those Kialimundi battle packs. They are going to be a vital part of my collection. Can't wait to have those bad guys in there. I mean, not even gonna lie, I think I picked up something like 12 of the like I said, that had Kialimundi, so I had 12 Kialimundis, which was ridiculous, and like 12 Barasofis as well. But I sold most of them on Bricklink, which was, thank God. Otherwise, I would have been stuck with so many Kialimundis. Like, what would you even do with that many Kialimundis? Other than start your own battle pack, obviously. That's the only thing you really can do with that many. Is just make your own battle packs. Yeah, I'm trying to use some of these 1x1s. Close up some of the gaps. I'm slowly running out of pieces. I hate running out of bricks. I use almost these ones. Yeah, I know. I saw your picture last night of what you got up to. It looks absolutely amazing though. Like, honestly, don't stop the amount of detail you've done. Like, don't sacrifice it. But you're definitely going to have to. You're definitely going to have to order small picks in for doing your next segment, because you're just not going to have enough. Yeah, you've definitely run out. By the way, Dave, I really like your profile picture design. Thank you. I made it myself. I use an online website called Canva, and you can design. It's what I use to design SW's Scarif Livestream picture. You can, if you like pay to upgrade it, you can remove backgrounds of stuff as well. So that's how come I was able to remove the backgrounds of his squad for the photo. But yeah, you can make anything. You can make YouTube like channel art, logos, banners, Instagram posts. There's so many different things. Excuse me. So many different things you can make with it. It's an amazing piece of website. You can also get the app on your iPad or your iPhone, probably Android as well. You can buy it for, but yeah, I obviously have Apple, so that's all I really run. But it's a very good online website. I recommend it a lot. It's good for doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just designed it myself ages ago, like before Christmas. I think like November, December time, because that's when I started my Instagram channel, and I put those in there. So yeah, who's your favorite clone? Oh, that is a tough one. I think Rex. I think Rex is my favorite. I mean, he's everyone's favorite, so of course I'd say that. But I think, I don't know, it's something about Rex. I think I've rewatched the last episode of the Clone Wars season 7 today. I watched it with my dad because he hasn't seen the Clone Wars, and I've been going over to his house and like just spending some time with him after lockdown and everything that's going on. And we've been watching arc by arc. So we first of all watched the Bad Batch arc, and the Martez sister arc, and then we've just been watching the last Order 66 arc. But unfortunately, I only had the 11 downloaded. I didn't have the 12th one downloaded. So I had to kind of come back. Well, not come back today. I went over to see him, have a chat and a coffee and whatnot. He's my dad at the end of the day. So I went over there to do that with him. And he's like, "Oh, can we watch the last episode of the Clone Wars?" I was like, "Yeah, definitely." So yeah, I sat and watched that with him. So that was amazing. But yeah, I was just like, my dad's he's into Clone Wars, like, he's not quite into Clone Wars, but he's into Star Wars because it came out when he was a kid, so he absolutely loved it. And I remember going to the cinema with him when the Clone Wars, the original Clone Wars movie, was released back in 2010. I think it was 2010 or 2009 it came out. So yeah, we went to the cinema together to watch it, and he was kind of like a bit skeptical about do I really want to watch this? It's like an animated kids show pretty much. And he absolutely loved it. Like, once you were watching it, you just kind of forget that it is animated. So he absolutely loved it, and he wanted to watch the last arc. So I was kind of had to explain some bits to him, like with the whole you know, like order 66. You know, order 66, but you didn't know like about the inhibitor chips and stuff. I'm hopefully not spoiling anything for anyone because hopefully you've already seen it all. But yeah, I kind of had to explain kind of like inhibitor chips and stuff to him because he didn't really know anything about that. But yeah, I watched that today and like almost brought a tear to my eye. It was so sad with like Ahsoka and Rex. So Rex is probably my favorite clone, but then obviously like the rest of the 5 first are good. Gregor, love Gregor. He's amazing. Love him from Rebels as well. He's a bit of a nut job. But yeah, I absolutely love Rex. He's like my guy. But yeah, what's your favorite clone troopers? I've missed part in the chat. I'll try to keep detail coming. With a Britain. Wow, that's a pretty good order. 30 quid, having 30 quid coming in. Hopefully you get quite a lot of pieces of that as well. I know quite a few pieces at the minute, being a few pence per piece, so you should be able to get quite a few in. Wait, what was that called? What was what called? SW. So I'm a bit behind in the chat. Not quite sure what I was talking about. The website for banner art. Oh, Canva. So I can put a link in the description if you guys wish, or I can just post a picture on my Instagram. But it's a free app or website. So Canva. Canva. I had to kind of like do a little finger thing then. So yeah, I use Canva to do that. But yeah, it's amazing. It's free. You can pay to upgrade it. I've paid to upgrade because it gives you so many more options. Oh, excuse me, I keep having like a hiccup belch. It's not like a proper belch, but it's like an inhaled hiccup belch thing. I don't really know what it was. Just ordered 60 tiles off Brickney. I've ordered quite a few stuff today. I think for this MOC, I've ordered probably 400 or 500 parts. So hopefully they'll be coming soon. But that won't be for a few days yet. Morticia Sisters was the best. I absolutely love the character. They were amazing. They were so good. You know, they knew everything. You know, they were proper smart asses. They they were. No, I wasn't a fan of them. I'm sorry. But it was still nice to see Ahsoka though. It was nice to see her go off and do some adventures, and then have Bo-Katan come across and find them as well. That was amazing. But yeah. I think I'm pretty much. I think I'm there now. I don't think there's much more that I can do to this for this episode today. We have done. I'll hold it up in a second. Let me just pack these little bits away here. There we go. So this is what it looks like currently. So we have raised area here, raised area there. Actually add a brick in there. Like that, and another one up there. Didn't quite realise after holding it up. One, yeah, there. So this is what it looks like now. This looks amazing. Really happy with how this turned out today. I think it looks so cool. So I need to move it that way. So yeah, in comparison to what we had, helps if I hold it the right way. From what we had to what we're having now, I think this is going to look amazing. There's definitely going to be a lot more detail that will be going into this later on. There'll be a lot more different parts going in. Next week we'll be doing some more dark blue. I may have to order in some more. Black bricks because I am running very low on black bricks. So I might see if I can order in quite a few. Maybe some more 1x2s. They seem to be quite useful, and maybe some 1x4s as well. So I'll see if I can get those ordered in for next week's episode. So that'll be amazing. But this is the progress so far. This is episode 1. I will I'll do a video of this. Probably tomorrow morning now because I didn't realize quite how long this was going to go on for. Been going on for nearly 2 hours. Wow. Thank you guys who literally have stayed here, for for the whole nearly 2 hours of this live stream. I can't believe I've actually been going for this long. And I can't believe you guys have been here for this long as well. That's absolutely incredible. I absolutely love you guys. You're amazing. Yeah, no, it has been a lot to talk about. And definitely, it's great. So yeah, this is it. This is what we've worked on today. Hopefully a video, I'll be making a video tomorrow. I'll probably upload that tomorrow as well. Or if not, I'll get it uploaded for Sunday. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to draw the live stream to a close, unless anyone has anything else they want to say, or ask about this or anything else. But if not, I will I'll call it to an end, and I will catch you guys in next week's segment. It'll be the same time again next week, 8 p.m. And we'll add it in a lot more detail. I'll definitely get some more parts ordered in for this, because I definitely have run quite low. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and also chatting to each other, chatting to me, finding out a bit more about me. That's kind of what it's all about. That's what I love most about live streams, is you know, finding out a bit more about you guys, also, you know, telling you guys a bit more about me. Thanks, Dibbles. I'll definitely, if I haven't followed you on Insta, I will definitely go follow you, follow Dibbles. But thank you guys very much for being a part of this super long stream. I'm probably going to head to bed in a minute, but I'll definitely catch out Embrick's video that you posted earlier. And if you guys have got any videos you want me to watch, just send across on Instagram, or drop a comment on the video. But if you've got any questions to ask me, literally just drop me a comment on Instagram, and I will pick it up. Thanks, guys. You've absolutely been amazing. So I'll catch you guys in next week's one, where we'll be doing a lot more detail to this, and I will see you guys around. All right, everyone. See you guys later. Bye.